chaser Aaron Jayjack in the eye of the storm.
I'm currently in Bonita Springs, Florida, which is about halfway between Fort Myers and Naples, Florida. And we are currently under a hurricane warning here in this area. Now the official track does show making landfall further to the north near Sarasota. However, I've had a gut instinct. I've been following Ian for several days here. For several days, I felt like it was going to keep coming in further south. So I'm targeting this area here, the Fort Myers area, which is definitely prone to bad surge flooding. If you are in those areas, there is still time to evacuate and get out of the flood-prone areas. But as you can see, conditions are starting to deteriorate, very much so since last night around midnight when I laid down for a few minutes. But now we are getting strong gusts, strong tropical storm force sustained winds here now, and downpours of rain. So there is only a few more hours, maybe 5, 6, 7 hours, until the eye will make landfall somewhere between here and to the north near Fort Myers, maybe a little bit further north of Fort Myers, Port Charlotte area. With the eye wall of Hurricane Ian making its way this direction. Now the winds have really picked up where we're starting to get gusts to hurricane force. All clouds flying everywhere. Very strong winds coming here now. Conditions rapidly deteriorating here in PUNTA, GORDA, Florida, as fierce Hurricane Ian makes its way here. Category 4, high-end Category 4. I'm just to the east, southeast of PUNTA, GORDA, Florida, in the eye of the storm, but it's still very windy here. Hasn't calmed down yet. Lots of street flooding on the side of the highway. Waiting for the calm eye to approach. Should come through right around here, but it does look like we're going to have a murky eye. If we're lucky, maybe some specks too, but we're not. It doesn't look like we're going to have that clear blue sky eye. Still very windy here in the eye, but at times it weakens a little bit, so we are very close to the center of the storm here. Hurricane Ian, major hurricane here in western Florida. For MyRadar, this is Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack in the eye of the storm. Minutes away from big eye wall winds here, PUNTA, GORDA, Florida. Major Hurricane Ian. Minutes away from big eye wall winds here, PUNTA, GORDA, Florida. Major Hurricane Ian. I'm here in Bonita Springs, Florida, where it got devastated by big time storm surge here. Road completely covered with sand. And I just talked to the gentleman that lives in this yellow house right here behind me. He said the water got into his second floor. He was here for the storm. And when the eye came through, he dove off his house and swam over to this greenhouse right here for the rest of the storm. As he said, he thought this house was gonna go down, the yellow house. It was rocking back and forth. Big time storm damage here, storm surge damage here in Bonita Springs. This is Bonita Beach. I was here just before the storm hit and it just got completely devastated. Do you know how high the water got here?
Yeah, all up to the second floor.
Second floor, it was in the second floor?
Yeah.
And so did you have to swim to the greenhouse?
No, it was more big, all this.
Yeah.
The water was all the way up to the second floor, but it was rushing in.
Oh, okay.
I got pictures of it.
Yeah. So how did you get over then?
There was a lull in the storm and all the thing got calm. I just dove.
And the water pushed out?
No, it just got real calm all of a sudden and I just went over.
So you did have to swim?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I have extra clothes and stuff over here.
Oh my God.
The construction truck and the trailer right there.
Good grief. Were you the only one here in this area?
No, Dave across the street.
So only a few of you.
Yeah, he was going to throw a rope, throw it to me and pull me in.
Oh my God.
But I made it.
That's pretty terrifying, right?
I mean, it's been down here, 30 years? It just sucks.
Well, we're here in Bonita Springs, Florida. Bad surge damage here in Bonita Springs. Sand covering the road here. This is where I walked the beach, guys. I was right here before the storm hit. Wild. Complete devastation here on the beach from storm surge.
Follow MyRadar on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Download MyRadar on iOS, Android, Amazon Alexa, Xbox and Windows.